Sorry, my camera stopped recording because my real estate lockbox program, I got a pop-up asking me if I'm done showing the house, and it automatically stops the video. It's kind of my pet peeve that it does that. But anyway, as I was saying, these shingles, they are 50-year shingles. It's only a 20-year-old house, but the issue can be if they nail them down or how they put them down. Can sometimes cause leaks. You see the neighbors have some dogs, which has made Zeus say hello. So we have a little bit of dog talking going on. So here, this is all under roof. We have the 3 ceiling fans and the little outdoor furniture. Of course, that's to the master. You can see these sliders, they slide all the way back. So that's really cool. You can get a really great breeze into the house. Of course, because it's all caged, you don't have to worry about bugs. So it's all bug free and you can get a breeze into the house. Only those sliders do that. You can see these sliders are tight. So one slides to the other, and even over here, they slide back into one. So you only have that full openness on one of them. But they all obviously slide open. We came out of this bathroom here. So this is not really an outdoor kitchen. It's more of just a sink. Obviously it has plumbing. You might be able to enhance it with something more than just a sink. But there's not too much to that. There's a doggy door here. And of course the property's fenced. Now this property is 0.80 or 0.79. Feels like you should have more than where that's fenced. They may have chosen to block off that much, but the survey may show you may have more depth than what you see here. Wouldn't be surprised, because 0.8 is a pretty good amount of land. And I feel like they're using 0.5, 0.6. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just feels like I thought you'd get a little more depth with it. But I could be wrong. This is a really big size lanai. And then even beyond it, you have some yard, so it's pretty adequate. So you do see, like I mentioned, the gutters. The trees are beyond the house. They're close, but they're not over the house. They're all on the other side of this fence, well, with the exception of this one here. And of course, a couple to the back. Taking another look at the pool. We do have a bit of a sitting area. And then you have a jacuzzi. You can always turn that off if you are wanting to use it, so it's not sprinkling in your face. You probably unscrew it. It's probably an add-on feature, probably. They have it just to make it more colorful here. You see the pool light. Depth, it looks like it might get 6-7 feet deep. It has one main drain. Back in 2002 or 2003, they did change it to 2 main drains. I think there was a safety hazard of some sort, or there's a reason for it. I mean, it's not unsafe, but now it's 2 main drains when they're done. So it kind of tells me the age of the pool. This house was built in '97. Probably the pool was built with it, so it doesn't surprise me. It does have a separate connection for the sweeper. Sometimes you actually have to put that sweeper in this return, but it does have that extra feature, so that's kind of cool. And just giving you another view of all the glass and all the areas where you can see the pool when you're inside the house. Alright, I'm going to take another peek through the front of the house and then kind of look around to the side. You know what? Let me do the side right now. I haven't done the side yet. The pavers are nice. They look like they're real pavers. It's not concrete stamp. It looks like they literally put down all the pavers. So this property is completely fenced. The stucco looks pretty good. I don't see cracks or anything. See the fireplace there, or the chimney. It's not a flood zone, as I had mentioned. It's all high and dry land. Just gonna walk to the back of the property just to see another view of the house. They'll never build back there, I don't think. I think that's all going to be protected and just part of the community. So here's your pool equipment. It does have a pool heater, which a lot of people don't use. As a matter of fact, if you don't use it somewhat regularly, they do seem to stop working. Of course, here's the other side of the house where we started. You can see it's completely fenced in. The stucco looks good. Has a lot of exterior lights, some sensors on it. I can look up the years of the ACs. With it being a 20-year-old house, usually ACs don't go 20 years. These are probably just a few years old, you know, second life ACs. I'm guessing. That one looks like it's 3 years old. This one looks like it might be 5 or 6. But I'm guessing. But I doubt either of them are 20 years old. So this is, of course, back to the 4-car garage, and there was that door when I was in the garage. So you can basically come out here right through the garage area, and still it stays fenced. The black fencing looks a little nicer than your typical chain link gray. Of course, this is the back room of the house. The eaves look okay. Looks like it's a well-kept house. Oh, this is interesting. It looks like a gas line for the grill. So I think that was gas when I was looking in the garage. They have an electric cooktop, but some people prefer that. But I think this house has gas lines and gas capabilities. I'd have to look at the sheet. I don't see any solar panels. I'm going to do one last sweep through the house and get out of these people's hair. Okay. Let's see if Zeus is friendly. Hey, Zeus. Super quiet in here. I want to see if I can find a gas line. Usually the hot water heater will be gas if it has gas capabilities. People like to have quick hot water. Let's see if it has that. If I know where to find the hot water heater. Sprinkler doctor, so that's your sprinkler system. There's your control, your electrical panels. Wow, there's a lot. A lot of stuff. Alright, well I failed to find the hot water. Let's see. There was nothing around the corner there except for the cat, right? Yeah. And then this was like a little, this is the pantry area. Not sure how well I covered this in the first video. Does have the little wine rack. There's the quiet close. Trick-or-treaters were here, of course. I wonder what that is. Must be something to do with the fireplace. I stepped on this right here. You can see some plugs that you can put, plug some lamps and stuff in without having to run them across the floor. So it has that feature as well. There's a cat. I saw the cat, the cat litter. So he's ready to come home, call it a day. All right, well, anything I missed, I'll be happy to research or find out for you. I don't know if I think it has gas, because there's another cat. They're popping up everywhere. Because of the gas line I saw out there and some of the stuff I saw in the garage. But I think I covered everything else. If I missed anything, or if you guys want to come here and take a trip, take a look in person, I'd be happy to meet you out here. One of the thermostats is here in the master that probably controls that whole zone, I'm guessing. Trying to see if I can find the thermostat. Obviously we saw two condensers outside. Trying to see if we can, here's the other one. And you can see the manual. I bet you it's not that old. All right, well, this completes my video for 5837 Audubon Manor in Fishhawk. Bye.